We also know that the out-of-pockets on these medical plans these days are growing much faster than wages are for people. In fact, in 2014, we look at those out-of-pocket on those plans was just over 6,300. And, in 23, 24, 25, we know those out of pockets for an individual are well over $9,000. So when we look at out of pockets growing faster than the amount of money people are making, that's a significant concern. And another reason why we really want those ancillary products to be sold. What happens if your client isn't able to work because they had an accident or they were diagnosed with a critical illness? We know that the benefits from these type of plans can help. They're paid directly to your client. But I think the bigger part of all of this is we know that the cost for you guys to do business continues to rise. The cost of your time. Time is obviously very important for an agent, and again, another reason why selling ancillary is a big benefit. So just a quick poll. I'm curious, and this is really more for you just to kind of think about, but what percentage of Americans have enough money in their savings account to pay for an unexpected $1,000 medical bill? Maybe it was a trip to the ER. You can see the ranges: 22%, 33, 44, 55%. I think you'd be surprised that only 44% of Americans actually have enough in a savings account to pay for a $1,000 medical bill. So when we talk to these people about what would you do, how would you pay for that medical bill if it did arise? So, as we mentioned, 44% of Americans would have that money in their savings account. But another large portion of them are either going to pay it off with a credit card or they're going to finance it, which we do also know that medical debt is a rising concern. They may reduce their spending on other things that they would normally buy. They might borrow money from a friend or from a family member. They might take out a loan or, whatever other means that they might have. But again, a majority of US adults do not have $1,000 or more in their savings account to help them pay for such type of an expense that might come up. Just kind of another thing to think about. We know that the average family out of pockets for plan year 2025 was around 19,000 or so. What do you think the average amount of liquid assets is that an American household possesses? You'd be shocked. $5,000. $5,000 is what a household on average has in their savings account, which comes nowhere near helping with that out of pocket maximum or that out of pocket exposure that your client might have. Again, another reason why we push the why sell ancillary mentality. I think understanding that need is really, really important. Putting some statistics behind it, really just to show the relevancy with it. We know that 40%, there's a 40% lifetime probability that men will be diagnosed with some sort of a invasive cancer. We know that over 35 million Americans are hospitalized each year for a variety of things, whether it's a critical illness, it was an accident related, it was another sort of sickness. Approximately every 40 seconds in America, someone is experiencing a heart attack. And then 8,000 children each year are having some sort of a fall that relates into or that correlates into an ER visit. So, again, these are all things that are very relevant to us. I would say everybody probably knows somebody who might have experienced some sort of a critical illness or had some sort of a serious accident. Again, this is the importance of why we sell ancillary, is understanding the need and putting the numbers behind it to know that it is something that everybody can relate to. We kind of lay out a few different questions to talk about with your clients to really kind of help qualify the need and to make that conversation more simple. And discussing with your clients, what is your adjusted gross income, what kind of disposable income do you have available for the different ancillary products. As I just said, who in your family has had some sort of an accidental injury or critical illness, um, in the last 5 years, or who, where they've had to utilize the ER, or they've had to stay in the hospital because critical illness does run in their family. Um, and asking them, have you actually utilized your health plan in the last 5 years? These are very, very simple ways to help qualify that need and to determine your next path in approaching that ancillary subject with your client. Um, Now, with United Health One, we have a large variety. We have a very large portfolio of ancillary products. We sell dental products in the pre and post 65 space. Um, Critical illness is also available in that pre and post 65 space. Hospital indemnity. We've got Health Protector Guard and Advantage Guard to satisfy both of those markets. We sell standalone vision plans. We have a big variety of different accident plans. And then we also sell a lot of different non insurance products. So your telemedicines, your discount plans, your like your dental discount. We sell a mental health complete plus plan. So we do sell ancillary products in 49 different states. So for any of you on here that are selling in a multi-state environment, the portfolio that we offer is quite extensive. You do have the ability to sell a lot of different things with us, and 20 different ancillary products. So it is quite extensive. I like to show this, especially for people that might be serving that pre and that post 65 market. This gives you an idea of the products that we have.